Welcome back to Tested Kitchen. Today we're looking at the Weber Smokey Mountain 18-inch smoker. I'm going to show you exactly how it works, how I set it up, all while smoking some ribs. I'll be smoking spare ribs using the 3-2-1 method, which is essentially smoking the ribs for 3 hours, wrapping them for 2, then finishing them unwrapped for the final hour. So to start, you're going to want to fill the water pan with warm water. This will help keep the temperature consistent throughout the cook. Some people use sand, which lends to easier cleaning, but this is totally up to you. Once that's filled to about 3/4, put the cooking racks back into place and start building the fire. The smoker comes with a charcoal chamber, and I'll be using Kingsford original charcoal for fuel, as well as apple hardwood chunks for some flavor infusion. I'll use the Minion technique, which is essentially lighting a few charcoals in the center and having it grow outward. This gradually ignites the fuel over many hours for that steady low and slow temperature. I use 3 to 4 good-sized chunks of the apple wood, which will really help generate that smoke for the ribs. When you light your fire, make sure the 3 dampers on the bottom of the smoker are in fully open position. This will allow airflow to get the fire going and get us to that gold temperature of 225 to 250 Fahrenheit. Now I know there are fancy Bluetooth smokers out there that automatically add pellets to your flame, and you can just assign a temperature to your phone. While I was considering a smoker of that style, I decided to go with a more low-tech option, which relies entirely on physics, and in some ways, that's its greatest strength. So, let your smoker heat up and make sure that top damper stays open through the entirety of the cook. Now I do rely on the Thermo Pro wireless meat thermometer, which allows me to be up to 1,000 feet away from the smoker and still know the temp. It also gives me an alarm when the temp falls below or above the assigned range that I give it, which in this case I set to 200 and 275 Fahrenheit. I also have butcher paper and a pair of heat-resistant, waterproof gloves, which are necessary when adjusting the dampers. Moving on to the ribs, I selected spare ribs for this cook, which are a little thicker and fattier than baby back. To start, I remove the ribs from the packaging and pat them dry with paper towels. Look for the skirt, which is a flap of the meat on the bone side, and trim that off. Trim any loose hanging bits of fat or meat, and make a uniform rectangle. Importantly, remove the thin membrane found on the bone side. Once you have that small flap, grab it with a paper towel or a non-slip grip. Season generously with your blend of choice and let sit for about 30 minutes. Any loose ends, feel free to season those as well. Those can just be a snack midway through. Now that we're at our gold temp, we'll put the ribs on the smoker for 3 hours unwrapped. Make sure to adjust the dampers to roughly 1/3 to 1/4 open. This will stabilize the temperature. Spritz with apple juice every 30 minutes after the 2-hour mark. Once 3 hours have passed, go ahead and tightly wrap your ribs in butcher paper or foil and put it back on the smoker for 2 more hours untouched. For the final hour, unwrap the ribs, hit them with honey butter or your sauce of choice. You'll start to notice the meat start to pull away from the bone at this point. Finally, after the 6th hour, take them off and let them rest for 20 minutes before eating. The smoker will burn its way out. Comment with any questions and see the links below for the list of products in this video.